The next step is to start repainting the pattern. Haven't done anything on the inside yet. Joanna mixes the colors. I don't know how to. That's why it's important to have a helper, a partner. I mean, it helps a lot in this business to allow production to go faster. This is the next color she gave me, and her note says, not solid. Let me explain that. This is a side that has no damage. I hope I can pick that up in there. Well, maybe I can't. But this is not a solid dark color. It's not solid blue. There's sort of a swirly little worm shape that goes all around there. And you'll see the lighter blue on both sides of it. And our repair starts from there to there. And that little darker worm-shaped blue has to go from there to there. The lighter blue up here at the edge where the gold will be replaced. You'll see there's a real light blue right at the edge. I already have that in there, but to put this blue on, I have to, or I did already, is to nearly cover the inside and especially this edge with a masking peel or a drawing gum. I've already painted on the inside. It just needs a last little bit of glaze, and I'll do that last. But I don't want any dark blue overspray to hit anywhere in here. And by using masking peel and coating it down almost halfway, and it will just peel out after I paint. Anyway, that helps protect that. Now, I want to talk about the stop line. It's a line. It's something that we use, or it's a stop line. Is what I mean is that there's a little gold line right around the top edge of this picture. You'll see it all the way around. Now this damage up here never got to that gold line. And I from the very beginning, I knew that that would be my stop line. So each time I spray a color, I'm not really worried about any overspray down here. There's no repair down here, and I can clean it off with acetone quite easily. So that is the stop line on this particular painting project. There's a stop line on every project. Okay, now I will spray this on and show you what happened. Here's an example of that stop line. This light blue glaze, which I will use on the inside of this to finish up a little bit of glazing, is the last color. There was a primer, then there was a base, and then there was a white, and then there was a glaze, and this repair is getting close. There was a 4 lines with 3 broken pieces. That was the original damage. Stop line. each time I painted this, I knew that the repair only came down to right through here. So I knew these flowers were never going to be affected. The little fuzzy blow blue around them would have to be replaced. But these flowers were never in the damage. So from the very beginning, I didn't really worry about overspray down in here, because each time I would clean off the, what is that? Sorry, each time I would clean off these leaves as much of the blue around them. And that is my stop line on this particular piece. This is another example of a stop line. This large chip that went up to about there has been filled, sanded, and this is the primer. We always use white primer. I knew that I was going to have to go to the center of this, and there's a several tones of green right there. And Joanna has a magical way of getting every single one of them. And there's about 6 different colors to be applied or reapplied to make this look the best it can. But my stop line is right at this top rim. So each time I spray, the primer, now this will be sanded down to about here, but the primer, then the base, then the greens and all that, I won't worry about any overspray hitting up here, because I'll clean it off after, I clean my brush, I'll clean this off. I won't let it dry on there. But that's my stop line right around there, like that. I don't want to paint any more than I have to. This is a Roseville vase, which we're also working on the top. 2 chips on the top. It takes several colors to get back to the original, and they're put in with thin layers so that we can match all of the many colors that's within the original.